Oh, here we go. Woo! All right, we're coming. All right. Let's do it. Hello, everyone. We're sorry for the delay. We're going to quickly go into our employer spotlight. Today, we are so blessed and we are so excited to host an amazing employer. For those of you, if it's your first time joining us on Employer Spotlight, my name is Victor Brown from Student Employment Services. I am a student employment services specialist. I work with connecting students to job opportunities. And we have an amazing employer on our Employer Spotlight. Employer Spotlights are opportunities for employers to share about their amazing positions they have geared towards students and alumni at Southwestern College and beyond. We're streaming live on Facebook at this time, and we're going to share some information. But before we go into them and go into this and call up our employer, we at Student Employment Services are here for students at Southwestern College. We help with resumes, cover letters, interview techniques, internships, on and off campus employment, cooperative work experience, education opportunities, volunteering opportunities, and we do job fairs and special events just like these. And today for our Employer Spotlight, we have the amazing, wonderful, awesome company. We've got SeaWorld San Diego with us, and they're also representing Sesame Place here in San Diego. Many of you know about the Chula Vista area. Many of you go to work, grow up, and grew in Chula Vista, and we've got the representatives from Sesame Place here today. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and we're going to go straight into our discussion. So thank you, SeaWorld, for joining us today. We are so glad that you are with us. We are so proud to have you right here in San Diego, representing an amazing company. Can each of you tell us who you are and the position that you hold?
Yeah, so thank you, Victor, for having us. We truly appreciate it. My name is Taylor, and I am the recruitment manager here at SeaWorld in Sesame Place.
Hi, everyone. My name is McKaylin, and I am one of the recruiters here at SeaWorld San Diego.
My name is Adrian. I'm also one of the recruiters here at SeaWorld.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And all of you work and recruit at SeaWorld. Can you tell me, for those employers who don't know too much, or students who aren't well aware, can you tell us a little bit about SeaWorld San Diego and what makes your company so awesome?
Yes. So here at SeaWorld, we have rescued over 40,000 animals, and we have a huge marine life here at SeaWorld. Just educating guests that come in, educating them on the animals and also conservation. And we also do have a theme park too with the roller coasters as well here at SeaWorld. And at Sesame Place, we actually just opened up this past spring in 2022. So it used to be Aquatica, and now we have Sesame Place, just similar to the characters and the show for Sesame. And it is both a water park and also a dry ride park too. And currently right now during the off season, Sesame is open on the weekends. That's just a little bit about Sesame and SeaWorld.
Awesome. So can you tell us a little bit about the positions that you're hiring for at this time?
Yes. So we do have a ton of positions just in different areas that you wouldn't even think of. We do have positions, of course, we are in zoological. So some positions working with the animals or even prepping, like getting the fish ready for like the feeder booths, educating guests on the animals. We also have positions in entertainment. So being a performer for some of like the parades that we have or the shows. Those are just a few that we have, and share some other positions.
We also hire for a lot of like the frontline positions too. So that includes like our merchandise, gift shops, as well as like photographers that staff the front of the park, even just like the people who staff the parking lot or even the front gate, letting people in and out. And of course, food and beverage. So all the people who staff the restaurants and stuff too.
Yeah, we also have positions, like she said, frontline. So ride operators, ride technicians, also, food and beverage, security. We even have a horticulture department, which is something that I didn't know about when I first applied to SeaWorld. So they do have, like if you're interested in, landscaping and horticulture, we do have a department for you as well. So pretty much any department you can think of, SeaWorld probably hires for it.
And I'm so glad that you said that, Adrian, because I remember when I visited SeaWorld, I remember realizing and coming across so many various opportunities. There were opportunities in audio tech. We actually have a student who works doing lighting and doing audio for SeaWorld. There's marketing opportunities. There's so much in the sciences. And usually when people think about jobs at SeaWorld for college students or for even general, they might only think about customer service, but there is so much more. Just like you mentioned, we actually have a landscaping department, horticulture department. So can you tell us a little bit also about about the various career fields that you hire and how students can be thinking about long-term careers in their field, literally at SeaWorld?
Oh yeah. Well, just kind of to go in on that, like I started actually as a photographer here several years ago. It was my very first job, just kind of whenever I came home from college, I would come here and work just for the summers. And when I finished school, moved back, that's when I came back as a photographer again, moved up, became an assistant supervisor. And then from there, I did like a temporary position here in HR. And that's what kind of opened up the doors to HR. And I've been here ever since. So it's there's lots of different opportunities. Even though you may start in one place, you have different opportunities to move within the company.
SeaWorld definitely likes to promote from within, which I think is pretty cool, just to see like the people and you want to grow and develop them. So it's pretty huge here at SeaWorld and Sesame to promote from within.
And that's really good for students who may or may not know. Promotion is definitely something that's really important. You want to be able to go to a company that you want to grow in, where you can promote, where you're not just stuck at the same level every time. And it seems that SeaWorld has many opportunities for promotion, many opportunities for growth. For our students that are in various majors, know that almost every major, there is some professional level represented at SeaWorld. From as you were saying with zoological, there's people that have to be there and available that have to have masters and AAs and bachelors, PhDs in sciences, and in dealing with people in just a lot of different areas. So don't count out SeaWorld. Awesome and amazing, and you have so many positions available. So if you're looking for work, definitely now is the time to get into a company that does pay well as that you can continue to progress. And you gave the perfect example of how you came there in one field. You were in photography, but able to move over to HR. And that's one thing that's great too, because we do have students who are undecided about their majors, who may not know what they want to get into. But being able to go to a place where you can go from field to field and you're not just stuck in one lane, where they're able to see various fields and how they work, is awesome and amazing as well. So can you tell us a little bit about the hiring process? Let's say students watching, like, oh man, I'd like to work at SeaWorld, or how can I apply?
So for our frontline positions, typically you can apply, and at the end of the application process, you're able to select a placement appointment. At that appointment, that's when we will discuss different maybe interests you may have, also just discuss the experience you may have, maybe even your educational background, different things like that may help us to place you into the right area. And then from there, you would be most likely hired on, and then of course set up for training and the company orientation just as usual. We do provide all of the training for any position, so most of the positions in our frontline at the frontline level do not require any type previous experience. We will train you for that and give you any type of required certifications, like for food and beverage. And then, of course, like even for like Sesame, say you want to be a lifeguard, those are still considered frontline positions. We will train you on that as well. You just, of course, have to pass the swim test. And then for like our more professional positions, those ones typically have a different process. One of the recruiters, like myself or Adrian, would call to do like the pre-screening, just to make sure that you do actually fit the needs of the department, and as well as the requirements for that position. And then from there, we would pass that information on to the hiring managers, who would then conduct the interviews and make the selections.
Okay, awesome. And where can students go to apply?
So you can apply at SeaWorldJobs.com. Since there are several parts within our company, it's always good to select the San Diego location, and it should show you all of the open positions here at both parts.
Excellent. And we will share that as well for our students, the link that you can apply for the positions. And also want to let you know, students, that SeaWorld is one of our great partners. They post on Handshake also. So their job opportunities are right within your campus app. You can go to your campus apps, click Handshake, go ahead, click jobs, and type in SeaWorld, and you'll see their positions. Thank you for posting the opportunities right in Handshake. We really appreciate that. We will share the link. We do have some questions in the chat. If it's okay, I'll go ahead and share. We have 2 questions right now at this time. First question is, can you talk more about the marketing opportunities?
Yeah, so we do have marketing positions here at SeaWorld, and also like sales as well. So we do, if you're familiar with maybe like Instagram, that we do have our own SeaWorld page, and even on TikTok. So we do have a lot of social media within our marketing team. And there is positions, maybe if you want to get like your foot in the door, we do have like coordinator positions as well for marketing. And then of course, like our marketing leadership team. And if you wanted to go more onto like the public relations side, or maybe it's the social and content, there is a ton of different opportunities in marketing as well as in our sales. So maybe in our sales department, like bringing in groups to come to SeaWorld, maybe it's like a private event. So there is opportunities for the marketing department here.
Awesome. And one thing I heard, Michaela was also mentioning about how there's training involved. And this actually relates to the next question. A student asked, if I wanted to work in the merchandising area, is it necessary for me to have the experience?
No, not at all. A lot of our merchandise team, typically they may even come from high school, so this may even be like their first job. Or even like for me, this was my first job as a photographer, which is in the merchandise department. And I didn't even have to have the photography training, even though I did have a little bit of experience in photography at that time. It's not required. They will train you and make sure that you're fully comfortable before starting in that role.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome. So you hear that, students? A position that will allow you to be trained, like that's really good. I know many applications, you go and they say, customer service, you need 5 years of experience. You know, it's like you need all this experience on various applications. But it's great to find a company that will take you in and help you along the way and make you feel comfortable. That is so great. At this time, I don't see any additional comments in the chat right now. But again, we will make sure that we share our opportunities with the students. We will drop the link in the chat as well for students to go ahead and apply. But could you say it one more time for them?
SeaWorldJobs.com.
SeaWorldJobs.com. Make sure, students, you go ahead and apply, and go ahead and Handshake too. It'll come right up for you when you apply. You'll be able to see those specific positions for SeaWorld San Diego within Handshake. So make sure you go ahead and apply as well. You shared some amazing information. Is there anything else you'd like to share before we close out this employers?
Yeah, we can talk a little bit about the job fair opportunities that we have. So this week on Wednesday, we are having a job fair from 4 p.m. till 7 p.m. We also have another job fair on Saturday this week. That'll be from 10 o'clock until 1 p.m.
Awesome. Could you share that one more time? Just you said what days and what times again, and the location.
Yeah, so Wednesday, that'll be from 4 to 7 p.m. at SeaWorld. And that'll be in our employment center. And then on Saturday, that'll be from 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. And that's at SeaWorld as well.
Awesome. Go ahead, Taylor. Sorry.
Oh, no, I'm just going to say at the employment center.
Excellent.
Yes.
So students, already, you can go ahead and get ready for jobs. We even have on our YouTube page, you can watch how to prepare yourself, how to get ready. One last question I did want to ask, do you have any tips for if students do want to go to a job fair? What are some tips that help students stand out when they're applying for jobs at SeaWorld, or things that you're looking for, anything that you would share with the students if they want to apply, if they want to attend the job fair, or even applying for jobs?
Yeah, that's a great question. I would say we definitely look for people who are like friendly, they're smiling, and just really interacting with you, like answering the questions and just really getting a sense of if we're a good fit for them and if they're a good fit for us to come on SeaWorld. So I would say that's like the biggest thing is just the smiling and just
Yeah, I know being that it's an amusement park,
yes.
We have a lot of guests every day, so you have to be able to go out of your comfort zone and be able to talk to people. So we really look for personality. I would recommend just applying for the position if you are going for something in a more senior level. Apply for the position. That way we can maybe have a on-site screening or on-site interview with you when you do show up for the job fair. Yeah.
That is awesome. And SeaWorld is a happy place. So students, bring your smile to the job fair. Bring your smiles. We want to thank you so much. We do have one last question. Do you have any internships available at SeaWorld?
Not at this time, but we are looking to have an internship program this upcoming summer. So more information to come, but not right now, but we are looking for this upcoming summer.
Awesome. You hear that, students? This summer, stay tuned to SeaWorld for internships. They already have opportunities available in so many different fields, so make sure you stay tuned. Thank you so much for sharing this wonderful, wonderful information on SeaWorld, on Sesame Place as well. Again, for our students, if you're interested in working at SeaWorld, if you're interested in working at Sesame Place, please make sure you go to, it's the same company, it's the same website, both on Handshake and at SeaWorldJobs.com. To our employers, thank you so much for joining us. We greatly appreciate your time and for being with us. And for our students, know that we are here to help you. You can connect with us in any way on social media as well. You can send us messages on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. You can connect with us. You can call us. You can email us. You can DM us. We're here for you. If you are interested in working at SeaWorld, connect with us and we can connect you as well. But again, we're so grateful to have our representatives from SeaWorld, Taylor, Michaela, Adrian. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining us. And wow, the questions are coming in. Last question. Are applications on a rolling basis for a specific deadline?
Sorry, can you repeat that, Victor, please?
Are applications on a rolling basis, or do they have specific deadlines?
I would say for most of our frontline positions, they are rolling applications. So it's open throughout the year if it's like a seasonal position or if it's part-time or even full-time. But I would say more of the professional positions, if you see it, I would apply for it just because we do, it does get competitive with different applicants applying. So I would say more of like, if you see like a supervisor or just more like a technical position, I would apply just because it might be not available tomorrow.
That's awesome. So thank you again for your time. We greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. SeaWorld, you're amazing. You're right there. We are so blessed in San Diego to have you with us. And we look forward to referring great candidates and students to you, as well as our students working there. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Michaela. You all have a great day. For our viewers, thank you for going ahead and dropping your information in the chat. We look forward to seeing you at our next Employer Spotlight. Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Thank you so much,
Bye.
Victor. Appreciate
Thank
it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.